You want to win? Improvise. Adapt. Cheat.
You are a really accomplished action thriller director, and you have headed your own franchises, especially the Underworld franchise. And then after lending your talents to Die Hard, what made you want to join the John Wick franchise?
What made me want to join? It's more of I look at every project as what do I want to spend the next 3 years of my life being? Because it becomes your life, and I love action films, yes, but I love a very specific type of tone, and the tone that the John Wick world, what Chad and Keanu have created in that, is the specific type of action that I love. So it's like if I can spend 3 years of my life, it'll be in this arena, and I kind of look at it in terms of what am I going to be obsessing about for 3 years.
I'm glad you mentioned tone because your films do have a specific tone, and they do have a sort of approach to them. They usually have a female hero at the lead. Like Underworld had Celine, and Total Recall had Melina and Laurie at the center of the story. And John Wick's Ballerina, this is the first time we've had Eva Macaro as the hero. So is there something you like about telling stories with females in the action roles?
I don't necessarily... I will say this. I do think that there's it's the right tone to go about a female action character. That often what we get and what we see is not realistic enough, and it's also played a little too sexy. I think sometimes too flirty, and there's just a reality, like I was telling Anna in this, and I have with other films, is that if you're going up against a 6'5" assassin, you're gonna get thrown around and you're gonna get your ass kicked. You've got to find clever ways to be stronger than your opponent, to take him down, and I think people appreciate that sort of tone. So it doesn't seem like it's unrealistic.
Yeah, because it is an important balance, this very real sweat, blood, and tears that goes into action, and the stylized approach that you have. Because your early career on, you were a property assistant for Roland Emmerich's films,
yeah,
and then you directed music videos, including that really great Megadeth one. Love that one.
Wow,
so
you've done your research.
I have done my research. Otherwise, I would not have this job.
Yeah,
but in all
Megadeth with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I remember
which,
that.
that was interesting.
But do you say these early experiences influenced your approach to these action stories, that even though they are very down-to-earth in terms of the violence, they have this sort of stylized, visually appealing approach?
Oh, I would say yes, and I'm glad that you see that when you watch, because I think for me even if in a heightened world, that the action, when you say that it's grounded, it's still a heightened world, but it's more about the stakes. That I think that if I'm watching a movie and in an action sequence the characters are kind of joking in the face of danger, to have a little bit of lightness, then I'm sort of out. There's other ways to have fun watching an action scene, but you don't want it to be the character making the joke. Because I just look as an audience member, go, look, if you're not scared, if you don't think you're in danger, then I'm not going to join you and pretend to be scared for you. So the stakes are real, then you are going, oh shit, are they going to make it? Are they going to make it? And then do something that's fun within the sequence to give it like a fun edge. But the stakes should always be real, even if you're doing like a comedy action. It's how I feel.
I think it comes through, especially rewatching some of your older films. That definitely rings true, and I can't wait to see your take on Ballerina. I'm really excited.
Oh, thank you. Excellent.